Hey guys, it's Lauren with the Vibe by Sight, and today we're going to be doing another tag. This one is the 20 question book tag. If you guys need help with any writing tips or refilling your creative well, you come to the right place as I'm a blind author. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for future videos and live streams. And if you're a returning guest to the channel, welcome back. So I first saw the tag on the channel Get Bookish, and she is the creator of the tag.
So as usual, I'll be asking questions. First question is, how many books is too many books in a book series?
Dang. I think the average is like 13 to 15, and then some is even longer than that. It depends. I think 8 to 10 would be a good amount if the books are like the average size of a fantasy book or smaller. But when they're like big giant books like Game of Thrones, like more than 5, because then they're like 1,000+ book reads.
Next question, how do you feel about cliffhangers?
No!
No, it's more like, no, right
I mean, it's a good selling point because then you want to read the next book. But like TV series, I like to binge my books, so if it's on a cliffhanger and I don't have the next book, I'm sad. Because then it's just like an impatient feeling of what's going to happen next and then not knowing and then not being able to read it.
Next question, hardcover or paperback?
Ooh, I don't think I really have a preference. I like both. So, because sometimes it's harder for me to read a print book, I will read an ebook, and usually the paperback is cheaper than the hardback. When I was watching Star Read Live's channel doing the tag, that was her preference, that paperback used to be cheaper, but hardback looked nicer. But I guess if you have a ebook library, then it doesn't really matter.
Next question, favorite book?
Phantom!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
It's Phantom by Susan Kay, and not the play version of the Phantom of the Opera, just to make that clear. You know, I did try reading the play, and yeah, that's a hard read.
Yeah, so this one is the retelling of Eric, aka the Phantom, and how he drew up. Next question, least favorite book?
Ooh, I had to think because sometimes it doesn't really necessarily mean that I don't like the book, just that it doesn't fit my taste. So I would say my least favorite book ties with the most disappointed read, and it's Wicked, The Life and Time of the Wicked Witch by Gregory McGuire.
Yep.
And when I first saw this book, I got really excited because thanks to YouTube, I saw a bootleg recording of the play, and I fell in love with it as much as I fell in love with Phantom.
It's Nikki's favorite musical.
And then I saw there was a book, and I was like, "Ooh, the play was adapted by this book. I want to give it a read." Like, the first 3 chapters is basically the play, and I wouldn't say the writing is terrible. It's just a certain part of the book where it just goes on and on and on, and then the part where it deviates from what's the play and what's like the story that the author wanted to tell is like 2 different people writing a book, and it's just really hard to follow, and I had to just stop reading it. I don't think I've actually finished the book.
Next question, love triangles, yes or no?
No, I don't like them in TV series. I don't like them in books. I think it's a very weak way of showing character development and showing how a person can be interested in more than one person at the same time.
Now, the reason why it's different is you say you don't like love triangles, but yet There's one hunted. Next question. What is the most recent book you couldn't finish?
I think a book that I keep going back to try to finish because I really want to read it entirely because I love how it is written, but I think it's just a little bit outside of my reading comprehension. It's Dante's Inferno.
Oh, that's such a good book.
I know, and I like how they describe the different levels of hell of having its like they almost personify each level, how each level is depicted by a certain crime or the thing that people do to end their life or end others' lives.
Well, that and each level is different sin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the next two books, but the first one is still my fave.
And every time I try to finish it, I'm like really excited by the level of intellect the author used in writing it.
Last book you recommended to someone else.
So I was telling Nicole my answer, and she was like, "That was a book I recommended to you."
Among others.
Yep, who just passed along the train.
Did you?
But it's Medusa Files by C.I. Black. And I think it's really intriguing how they show the protagonist has the ability of the Gorgon and the ability to turn things to stone. And I'm sure it probably does come up in other books, but this was the first time I read a character with that ability, and I thought it was really interesting and new.
Next question. What is the oldest book you read?
So I had to look up the books that I read that I thought were the oldest, because a lot of time I'll read a book thinking it just came out, and I'd be like, yeah, it came out like 5 years ago. But I think the oldest book I own, and it's funny because at one point I actually didn't have to repurchase it because of how long I had it and it was like destroyed, was Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. And I was surprised to learn it was published in 1971.
Next question. What is the newest book you read?
So, the newest book I read, which I'm still on the fence about whether I like it or not, I haven't finished it, is the Disney Twisted Tale, and the one I'm reading is For the Little Mermaid. So it's called Part of Her World by Liz Burchell. I think I just butchered her last name. But it was published in 2018.
Next question. Favorite author?
Yeah, next, like, I know the answer before you could say it. And it's Cassandra Clare, the author of the Mortal Instruments series.
Next question. Buying or borrowing books?
Ooh. I would have to say buying books because I only like lending my books out to other people. But I guess technically, in a way, if you get books from the library, that's borrowing books from the library. So that counts. Growing up, I was just a reader. By the time I have to return to the library, I'm not even finished it yet. And when you buy a book, then you can take your sweet time to read it.
Next question. What's a book you hate that everyone else loves?
Ooh. The Game of Thrones books by George R.R. Martin.
So, Fire and Ice, since that's the first book?
Yes. I couldn't think of what the first one was called. But when they made the show based off the book and it became really popular, I did try giving the book a try because the show was kind of dark with lighting and it was hard for me to see. I was like, I'll give the book a try. Nope. Too long, too many characters. Oh.
Next question. Bookmark or dog-eared?
Don't look at me that way! No, apparently when I was younger, I don't know if I just didn't like bookmarks or I would lose them. So I would dog-ear the pages. And I'm thinking because the books were not mine, since Nicole collected books like a hoarder, that she would smack my hand.
But she ruined the books when you dog-ear them.
No, would you agree with Star as she said that you're a monster?
No, I just seen you as being a brat, so they belong to me, so it's like, how to annoy my sister.
I did my own book. I don't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't believe you. Next question. A book you can always reread.
No, I guess technically it would be a series, but I do like the Dress and File series by Jim Butcher. I just think his character and dialogue are amusing to me, and every time I read them, it makes me laugh. I believe that this month, when I get back into reading it, it'll be my third time reading it.
Next question. Can you read while listening to music?
No. Oh man, if I have any music playing when I'm reading, I will get distracted, and I'll listen to music more than when I'm reading, and then lose track of what I read, and have to reread it.
Next question. One point of view or multiple point of views?
So, I don't think I have a preference. Like, it's interesting if a book is in one point of view, like if it's in first person, but it's harder to write, I've been told. But I think I prefer multiple points of view since that's the style that I write in, and also it gives you a more in-depth of different character perspectives in the novel.
Next question, which I didn't answer to. Do you read a book in one sitting or over multiple times?
Oh, definitely over multiple times. I would say if I can read a book in one sitting, which I did try to do the other night, I end up reading until the sun comes up, and then my eyes are like,
You
ow,
bastards!
ow, why are you straining me? You don't want to get to the end of the book. And then I finished it and then I want more, so. Wait, what's that? Oh, who do I tag to do this? Well, obviously Nicole, and she is a bookworm.
Thank you.
Writer Sam Wicker, JD Estrada, and Sandy Booktube. I think they all love reading and they would have fun doing this tag. I think they would have fun doing the tag. I had fun doing the tag, which surprised me because I'm not big of a bookworm as Nicole. But I definitely liked the questions, and definitely made me think of like what kind of books I read and why I like reading this kind of book. And yeah, speaking of books, I am still looking for submissions for Realm of Enchantments, the fantasy mythical creature anthology. Hoping to get some people to submit to it. Again, it will be open until April of 2022. And next month, yeah, April. Ooh. Birthday month. I will have a poetry book coming out. And I think it will be fun if the month of April, the channel has a poetry theme.
Oh.
Yeah, since the month of April is also poetry month too.
And speaking of books, hint, hint, hunted, hint, hint.
Yeah, down in the description below you will find the link for Hunted and Mortal Kiss, the book that Nicole and I published together. Crazy to think that we have a book out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for future videos and live streams. My schedule is changing, but I will be getting back to doing live streams soon. And as always, find a way to be creative today, and I'll catch you in the next video.